Well, hello once again, Indie Warriors, and welcome to yet another episode of Whose Indie Is It Anyway? Before we get into 3 forgotten hidden indie gems, we want to take a moment to thank our wonderful indie sponsor this week, Red Deer Games. These folks have created something truly unique on the Nintendo Switch, an operating system. NOS new operating system gives you a ton of power in the palm of your hands. You can draw, you can calculate, plan out your day, and so much more. There is a notepad built into this puppy, a sketchbook for drawing whatever you like to draw, and even some puzzles to solve within this new OS. Heck, I find this game pretty relatable as I'm currently kinda upset with my Windows 10 build. My start button hasn't been working for weeks. Maybe I should install NOS, or can I? Well, I can play it on Switch at least, which is rad. I'll just have to take NOS with me on my everyday travels. If you are anything like 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 here, you're constantly busy, your head's spinning, and you just don't know what direction to head into next. But maybe NOS can get me back on track and add some much needed organization to my life. Maybe? The menus are really cute and attractive, which is a nice added bonus, and I don't know, I've always been the type that loves to dick around with things and learn as I go, so what do you think? Do you need a new OS in your life? Are you gonna break up with Windows or whatever you use? Download NOS today and try to brighten your day a bit. NOS new operating system, because indie developers are awesome, and sometimes they're a little crazy, but gosh dang it if they aren't willing to try new things. And that's why we love them so much, right? Once again, thank you to Red Deer Games for sponsoring this video, and feel free to use the link in the description box below to check out NOS new operating system for yourself. Now then, on to the video. Welcome one and welcome all to yet another episode of Whose Indie Is It Anyway? Here we explore 3 indies of the past that we feel like time has perhaps forgotten about. And for our first indie, let me just rub the magical genie lamp here. Oh, it's Puzzle Quest! We had to go back a ways for this one. Puzzle Quest Challenge of the Warlords released in 2007 and came from developer Infinite Interactive, with First Playable Productions handling the DS version and D3 Publisher doing the other versions. If the name D3 sounds familiar, it's because they have been involved with a ton of different games. Deadhead Fred, anyone? No? They've done some Adventure Time games, a Coraline game, which I'll be honest I didn't even know happened, and many games in the Earth Defense Force series. Based out of Japan, I wouldn't say they are a massive publisher, but they have been attached to some fun titles, my favorite being Oni-chanbara Bikini Samurai Squad, for reasons. So anyways, Puzzle Quest is available pretty much everywhere, and it's a unique mesh of puzzle game meets role-playing title. With turn-based combat and plenty of tile-swapping action, the game gets extremely addicting in a hurry. Your goal is to more or less do damage and defeat your opponents by matching 3 skulls. Outside of the skulls, there are other magical orbs which can be matched that will allow you to get stronger and even cast spells. This game is more strategic than you might think. I love the visuals of this title, but more than anything, the fusion of RPG mechanics within a puzzle game are just so cool. You have a world map to travel, there's so many quests, 150 I believe total, and even a tavern to visit. I doubt the online multiplayer has much going on these days, as 2007 was a long time ago, but don't let that scare you folks, as Puzzle Quest remains a blast, even 16 years later. Mamma mia, we always need a good pizza game. Pizza doesn't get enough love in the world of video games, am I right? More pizza, I say. I mean, the Ninja Turtles have done their part. Let me know in the comments below any games that you remember featuring pizza. Just not enough of them. Well, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞, I remember that one. Let's go even further back with our next game, Pizza Frenzy. In Pizza Frenzy, released in 2006, you don't need much past the ability to click your mouse and move things. You'll need to deliver pizzas to the correct houses, collect tips, and earn new toppings. In bonus rounds, you'll decorate pizzas, and you know, sometimes you just need something silly, stupid, and very easy to play. This game won't stress you out, and it's a nice way to unwind at the end of a long day. Sure, you do rely on your reflexes, but seriously, don't stress it too much. This is a nice slice of pie that you can grab for $5 on Steam, and it comes from PopCap Games. Last but not least, it's our community selection this week, and this one comes from Skywarp36 in our Discord. I love this selection, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Quote, here is a game that no one talks about anymore, and I still play it, and that game is called Brothers: Tale of Two Sons. Guide two brothers on an epic fairy tale journey from visionary Swedish film director 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐬 and top-tier developer Starbreeze Studios. Control both brothers at once as you experience co-op play in single-player mode like never before. Solve puzzles, explore the varied locations, and fight boss battles controlling one brother with each thumbstick. A man clinging to life. His two sons, desperate to cure their ailing father, are left with but one option. They must set out upon a journey to find and bring back the, quote, water of life as they come to rely on one another to survive. One must be strong where the other is weak, brave where the other is fearful. They must be brothers. I really wanted to cosplay one of the brothers with my brother, but sadly, he passed away in 2020, the god-awful year. Yes, and very sorry for your loss, Skywarp. I've also lost a brother. I can relate. I know me relating probably doesn't make that feel any better, but yeah, brothers are very special. You create a really unique bond between one another, and I miss them every day. But on that sad note, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is really a fantastic game. As was mentioned there, that stick mechanic, using both brothers on each stick, is really cool. I highly recommend this title. It brought me to tears, but it's a fantastic experience. That's gonna do it for this week, folks. Keep it locked to I Dream of Indie Games for all the latest indie game reviews, impressions, live streams, and original content just like this. Consider joining our fight against the echo chamber at patreon.com/I Dream of Indie Games. You'll get ad-free and sponsor-free versions of shows like this, or you can help us bring a voice to the voiceless by hitting the join button, becoming an indie warrior here on YouTube. Everything gets you Discord access here on YouTube. You get emojis, badges, and all that kind of fun stuff. Whatever you end up doing to support this channel, thank you, and we will see you for more indie gaming content.